500-1025. Oh, we've got less than 15 minutes together, so let's crack on. Stephen, okay, let's talk about this. When you are in a great relationship and the sex just isn't there, what do you do?
Gina, I would say it's a difficult one, this. I've been through the ups and downs of relationships myself, and there's been times where the sex has been awful, and there's been times where it's been absolutely amazing. But I just think, if the sex isn't there, I just think that a man should be able to do what he wants, to a certain extent,
Well, hang on, do you buy that? Do you mean you would stay in the same relationship?
Well, you see, this is the thing, I've been in a position before myself where the sex it's been pretty bad, and I've been tempted to cheat on my wife, but simple reason, Gina, I love her, and I would never do it, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
But, I think, that in this day and age, time's gone by, probably, it'd be deemed unacceptable, but I think in this day and age, relationships break down and it's just not there, then I think, to a certain extent, a man should be allowed to do what he wants.
What do you mean by that, though? Define a man or a woman. Do you mean that they should go off if they wanted to and have sex with someone else?
I think, yeah, Gina, I would say to a certain extent, I would say so, yeah. Obviously not, I could be a complete whore or anything about it, but I think to a certain extent the man should be able to, especially obviously if his wife's cheating on him too, then, you're trying
to justify it now, but what if the wife isn't cheating or would never cheat and she adores you, but you've still got you figuratively, that person's got that temptation to go off and be with someone else?
See, yeah, this is the thing as well, people say, I would never do it, but if they were put in that position, then, they might, it's okay, saying that just now, but if you were put in the position, you might. And I said, myself, I've been tempted before, but I would never do it because I love the woman that I'm with. But it is a difficult one, especially, relationships nowadays and at times of financial crisis and that kind of thing. It's people want to stay together, but at the same time, if the sex just isn't there, then it's a difficult scenario to be in.
Darling, it definitely is. Let's talk about it. 0845 500 1025. So Stephen said that he thinks the man, I like how he was focused on the man, he thinks, well, if the sex isn't there, the man should be allowed to do what he wants to do. What do you think? 0845 500 1025. Slightly controversial. We've only got a few minutes probably to take your thoughts on it, which we'll share after this. Rufus and Shaka Khan.